Namaste, most welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are in the series of HTML practical classes and today is third practical classes. And today we'll be discussing about the very interesting tag. Till now the tag might be boring, but hereafter surely it's going to be interesting because we're going to animate some text because you can see these are the things that we did in our previous class like favor lake or fishtail. These text are static, not so dynamic. They are not moving at all. They are not doing anything. So sometimes it can be boring. So how to make it more interesting? How to make our web page more animated, more interesting, more engaging? So for that we can use marquee tag. But before marquee tag, so let's see. Like let me clear this one of the previous one, p tag and the heading tag. Let's see one tag that is before we give any tag, let me keep this one. Let me keep this fewer lake. Okay, let me start doing from here because sometimes if we give something that would be better. Today we are going to discuss about yachar tag. Yachar means for horizontal line. For example, after this fishtail we want to have one horizontal line. If that is the case, then what to do? If you underline fishtail, it will be only for fishtail. But we want to have a horizontal line up to here. If that is the case, we can use yachar tag. And yachar tag space, then for example, color we can define of which color we need. So color equals to your background color is red. Don't give it red because otherwise it will not be visible. So you can give any other color. For example, silver is the color. Then you can give with equals to in percentage. So how much percentage you want? Or for example, I want 50 percentage. Sorry. Then alignment. That 50 percentage, as in if that 50 percentage that you want to give from where? For example, align align equals to center. Let me give in the bracket center. And let me go here. And since this is all the tag, you can see this is as an all closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. But this answer is an empty tag. It doesn't have any closing. Just you do, just you use, finished. Body tag, you can say it is the container tag or pair tag, opening, closing. But this answer we don't need to close at all. Save, refresh it. You can see. And what we can give is we can give the size also because we want to make it thick. So let's give the size in pixel. Pixel means one dot. So how many dot we want? For example, we want 10 or 5. Let's give 5. Let's save. You can see it is being more thicker. If you give it, for example, 10 and save and reload, you can see it is being more thicker. So like this, the sensor tag can be used to give any horizontal line, and we can define different attributes of it. Features like the color we can define, the width in percentage that we can define. For example, let's say try to give 25, 50 always, we can give 25. And align we can define left, center or right, and size. Save, you can see it is the 25th part. Yes, it is the 25 percentage of this whole. For example, this might be 25, this is 25, 25, 25. It is in center, so it is taking in this way. Okay, so color also we can define, width also we can define. Okay, if I give 100 percentage, that is the maximum. Yeah, save. It has to be from left to the right corner. You can see all. Here, that is how we do. Save it and done. I want to save it though. Control plus yes. Every time once I do some editing, I do save it. And next tag is the marquee tag, and it is a container tag. There will be opening and closing. For example, let's give MARQUEE is the marquee tag. MARQUEE. And let me give the text like, for example, which one? Pokora. And let's close that marquee tag. Okay, we didn't use any attribute. We'll be using later on. Now we are not using now, so let me save it and it will run. You can see Pokhara is here and it's running somewhere else. That's why it is making the things interesting, isn't it? It is animated because it is moving. It is making somehow one or as a static web page is being a bit of dynamic because it's moving. So it is eye-catching also. And to make it more attractive, what we can do is simply we can use the attributes. For example, we can have the busy color. Busy yellow R, red is there. Let's give another color, for example, yellow. You can give pink also. Pink is also one color. Let's save it and run it. And you can see it pink. Isn't it? Pink, and this is black. Okay, so black in color. Like this, we can define the marquee base color. And not only this, we can define what to define marquee. Let's define direction. DIRECTION. And direction, we have four direction: left, right, up, and down. Unless it is coming from, you can see it is going leftward, so it is left direction. If I give it right, by default left is the direction. If I give the direction rightward to move, save, refresh, now you can see the difference. The direction is going rightward from left to right. Okay, this is how we can give. And we can, what we can give is, it is scrolling. We can give the behavior also, BEHBIOR. Okay, remember it is that US language that we have been using, not British. And let's give equals to, and let's give the value behavior. We have three: scroll, slide, and alternate. For example, SCROLL. If I save, it is same. Coming from this way, it will hide from here, and it comes from here. You can see by default it is scroll, so there is no meaning of giving this scroll. But if you have to change in another way, okay, I can give slide. Okay, behavior can be slide. Save, see, it's coming. Till now we are seeing no difference, but it has to stop here. Stop. Okay, done. Okay, if we use behavior as slide, once we load, that will come, and once that comes, that will end in the next corner. Okay, that is of slide. We can have another behavior. There are three types of behavior. One is scroll, the first one. This is the slide. We can have another one that is alternate, ALTRNAT, alternate. Save it, Control S, and refresh. Alternate means they must bounce back. Okay, bounce. You can see just like the basketball, they are bouncing. Here also bouncing. Okay. This is my favorite one because it keep bouncing the things here and there, both everything we can get. Okay, so this is how we can do. And there are others also. For example, the width also we can define width equals to, for example, 50% is save, and you can see only 50% has been used. Clear? Whichever you want, you can give. It's not compulsory to use every attribute. For example, if you are not going to define this pink busy color, you can remove. Okay, let's not remove this one. Okay, for example, now if it is being alternate behavior, alternate this direction, no use. If we delete this, okay, B has been removed. Okay, save, save. Yeah, from right hand side it comes like this. For example, if we need to remove this beige color, you can remove. Save. No background color will be there, but the thing or the rest of the things will be same. So whatever we need, all the attributes are there, different attributes are there. Whatever we need, that we can use. It's not compulsory to use all. Okay, keep that in mind. Whatever we need, that we use. If you don't need, if you don't like, we don't use. Okay, there is some scroll delay also, and for example, a little bit other things also. But these are the things. These are, for example, direction, behavior. Okay, with these are the things that we use mostly. Okay, So I hope you like this today's video. So today mainly we discussed about this horizontal line. Yes, our tag, it is an empty tag. There is no closing. But on this marquee, you can see it is the opening tag. This is the closing tag. So it is a container tag. And this Pokora is the content which is in between opening tag and closing tag. Okay, so thank you very much. So very soon I'll be bringing another video. So practical number 4. There also will be learning more meaningful things about HTML. Okay, till then have a nice day. Bye bye all of you. Have a good day.